Men's C mile race. We have 15 starters. Brett Ellis, Williamstown, Alan Vernal, Nunawading, Dylan Littlejohn, Diamond Valley. Tom Morris, Glenn Huntley from Albury, Alec Fransky, Max Donoghue, Wellington, Murray Lovers, Box Hill, Elias Stott, Geelong Guild, Tom Gardner, Tyler Denboer from Melbourne Uni, from Deakin, Oliver Bradshaw, Seth Chan, Old Scotch, from Essendon, Ty Davis, Jonathan Giacomis from Old Scotch, and from Eureka, Charles Chandler. So out front, 67-second laps being set by our pacer, Sammy Toll. I think Alice has gone with him, and I'm pretty sure that's the distinctive pink shorts of Charles Chandler. That is making a statement. Doesn't quite go with the yellow and blue of the Eureka uniform, but we'll give him that. All right, so sitting behind the Glenn Huntley runner there, that would be Tom Morris. And Alice just deciding he wants to go ahead, so brave running. Seen Brett stepping up to the halves and fulls, I think, but gee, 64. They are smoking. So moving well. Ty Davis also up there. Rear of the field at the moment, we've got the Diamond Valley runner there in Littlejohn Vernal, and just in front of them is Fransky. Not far ahead also the Wellington runner there in Max Donoghue. But out front, Brett Ellis just ahead of the pacemaker, and Sammy Toll just keeping his head and keeping that next pack going along quite nicely. The Old Scotch runner at the rear of that is Seth Chan, and that little bunch is moving very, very smartly at the moment. So Brett Ellis leading the way, Sam Toll the pacer in next slot, Chandler the Eureka runner, he's in next. And then I believe that's Morris in the next position. Little gap now forming to Ty Davis. So this is a strength lap, as we know, coming through to get 2 to go. So near the halfway mark, and our pacemaker does surge to the front to get them through. So they were looking at about 2:14 at the 800 metre mark. So time check now, they'll be just ahead of that schedule. They tick through in 2:13. Chandler going to the outside. Tom Morris, very impressed with that run, just sitting in nicely. Alice responds to the pacemaker once again. Gap then to Chan and Davis. Next position, I think that could be one of the Collingwood runners, potentially. We'll work that out as they come around. But out front, our pacemaker, group of 3 behind him, and the pacemaker now starting to lead and get in front by about 3 to 4 metres. But they're still striding nicely. So no change out front. Pacer still doing his job. Alice content to sit now. Chandler looking good in that second position, and I really like what Morris is doing. Ran a very smart race so far. So Sam's just going to the outside now. That leaves Alice in the lead. Alice surges forward, and this is where we see Morris for the first time start to make himself felt here. So he's on the shoulder of Alice. Chan, then we've got Davis, and the next one there is Gardner. Then we drop back to Bradshaw, moving very nicely. He's got alongside him Murray Lovers. Drop back then to the next to the Scotch runners. And that's Giacomis. But out front, yeah, good run here, Tom Morris. I sort of picked this one early. He just looks so comfortable. Seeing Brett Ellis is a tough runner. Don't write him off, as we see Chandler just coming alongside him. Chan going nicely. So out front, Tom Morris in this C race. Comes in with a seed time of 4:17 over the 1,500 metres, and I think he's far exceeding that tonight here as he goes through and around 4:10 in the 1,500 mark there. So big run here from Morris. So we can see the comparisons as Chandler's going for about 4:14 through the 1,500 mark, probably quicker than that. So nice run, Tom Morris, Glenn Huntley. This has been a strong one. Well judged race, and Tom Morris will take out that C race. 4:26 unofficial. Chandler comes through, he'll be tick over the 4:30 mark, and then strong running once again, Alice. Seth Chan through next, then Gardner, big run Ty Davis, Lovers in next, then Bradshaw, Giacomis next, Vernal comes just over the top of Littlejohn, Fransky in next position, then we have Elias Stott, and then the Melbourne University runner will be next through, and that's Den Boer, and the final finisher there, Max Donoghue from Wellington.
Well, good win from Tom Morris there. Bowed Yeah, very good. These are some videos that the squad would like to and will be watching back. And
Yes.
some impressive racing from that little Glenn Huntley squad.
They've just all like been really well paced.
Yeah.
That's been one of the most impressive parts.
Brett Ellis as well. Confident at the start, still close.